Hello. Is anybody there today? Hello, hello, hello. Hey, Melissa. Both Melissas. Melissa Kelly, Melissa Stiles. Hey, Roger. Hi, Sherry. Sherry, hope y'all are hanging on down there. I saw some of your videos of the waves and the wind. It looks like it's getting pretty rough this morning. I hadn't seen anything today, this afternoon. Hey, Miss Josephine. How's everybody today? Hey, Patsy. We're going to have a quick video today. Very quick. I'm having a quick supper tonight. First of all, let me show you what I'm going to stick in the oven. I've got some rolls that have been rising. I'm fine, Melissa, thank you. Do you see these rolls, how they've risen up really high? These are not homemade rolls. These are frozen rolls. Hey, Megan, is Addie with you? Tell Addie I said hi. Addison Lee Littrell. Hey, Liz. Is Watson watching? Is the wind rough, Sherry? Hey, Miss Rita. Okay, y'all, tonight we're going to have some chicken salad, and I'm going to cook these rolls. I'm going to bake them. We're going to have chicken salad and rolls. So, I want to tell you about these rolls. They've been rising all day, and I'm fixing to stick them in the oven. These are the best rolls you will ever eat. I'm telling you. I have made homemade rolls for years. I mean, I've took hours of, I've mixed them up, I've let them rise and knead them and let them rise again and all of that business, all that jazz. I used to do it every year at Christmas and Thanksgiving. These rolls right here beat them. I mean, they just beat the socks off of them. Let me show you what they are. I should have got this out earlier. You can buy these rolls. Now, I bought them at Walmart. You can buy these rolls at Walmart. They're frozen. They're orange, in an orange bag. They're Rhodes. Rhodes is the brand. Yeast dinner rolls. They're frozen little balls. You put them in your pan. I always spray my pan or butter it and then put them in there in the morning, cover them over with a piece of plastic wrap, and they'll rise and you bake them. I'm making chicken salad, Roger, and rolls. So we're gonna eat our chicken salad on our rolls. Now, and that one's falling because I messed with it too much. If you mess with them much, shake them around, they will fall. I'm gonna stick them in the oven and let them bake while I'm fixing this chicken salad. Now, I've got 4 chicken breasts, and I boiled these chicken breasts. I actually salted them and boiled them in my pressure cooker, in my foodie. And then I'm just taking this kind of wooden spork thing here and just kind of tearing them up. You could cut it. I'm letting it cool down too. That's why I've got it kind of in this flat pan, because it's still hot. I just salted it and boiled it. So you can buy you some canned chicken. You can boil your own chicken breast. Just whatever. It's very easy. Now, this recipe that I am making tonight is it's a very simple recipe, and I make chicken salad lots of different ways. It usually just depends on what ingredients I have. But this is my favorite. This is Donnie's favorite. So that's what I'm making tonight. So I've got some purple grapes, seedless grapes. I hope they're seedless. I think they are. And I'm going to slice these grapes up. So just kind of cut them in half because they're not real big, or maybe even a few slices. And however many is just depending on your taste. we like quite a few in there. I'm baking those rolls on 425. I heated my oven to 425. I'm not really sure if that's what I'm supposed to bake them on or not. It says 350 actually. Oh well. 350, 425. They'll be fine. That might be a little brown. Roger, you told Donnie, yeah, he told me, Roger, that you were eating chicken salad. He likes chicken salad pretty good. I can pull that over on him pretty often, and he likes it with grapes in it. You can put apples in it. You can put pineapple in it. You can put grapes in it. The grapes is his favorite, and I like it really well with grapes in it too. So I'm putting grapes in it. I'm just cutting these grapes up. And just cutting them up, putting them in my bowl. Hey Emily, hey Angela. We'll see you later, Roger. You'll have to come back and check it out and see if you think you'd like this chicken salad. Alright. Might cut my finger. Elena Bryson Nesbitt. I think that's a new viewer. Thank you for joining us, Elena. Megan Lyles. Thank you. Thanks for joining us today. We're making fresh baked rolls. I'm not going to call them homemade rolls because they're actually frozen rolls that you let rise. So I'm just fresh baking them. Making those and chicken salad is what we're making today. So I'm just cutting these grapes up. Depending on how much chicken you have will determine how many grapes you put in it. So I'm putting quite a few grapes in mine. Like I said, we really like it. And I'll eat this for lunch tomorrow as well as for supper tonight. So, and maybe lunch the next day. It's not going to go to waste, I can guarantee you that. I'm cutting up a lot of grapes here. I'm fixing to move to something else, and then if I feel like I need more grapes, I can always add more at the end. So that's plenty right there. That's probably a cup and a half of sliced grapes. Now, I also like pecans. Now you can use walnuts or pecans or almonds, any kind of nuts that you like. And these are halves, so I'm just gonna run my knife through them and just kind of chop them up a little smaller. I don't want them just tiny because you want to be able to have that texture in your chicken salad. So I'm going to see how many I put in there. I like a lot of nuts in it. And I prefer not walnuts, I prefer the pecans. They're my favorite in it. You could do this and do apples and walnuts in your chicken salad. That would be very good too. Celery is a good thing in it. I have some celery, but I don't think Donnie likes celery in it. I don't know if he does or not, so I'm not going to do that. Normally, when I do chicken salad, I like to buy those pre-made croissants. You can buy them like in a plastic container, and that is really good. When we have a shower, a lot of times, we'll make chicken salad and we'll put it on those croissants. But something else too, especially if you're having a shower, some type of a party with finger foods, in the freezer section, I know they have them at the Pig in Waynesboro, And they probably have them at Walmart and other places too. But they have these, they're called, I don't know if it's phyllo or phyllo. I think it's called phyllo cups. It's like made from phyllo dough. And you don't cook them or anything. You just let them thaw up. And you put chicken salad in those, and that's really good. And especially, it's good at a shower. So, just let you know. So, there's a cup of pecans. I'm going to see how far it goes. I'm going to go ahead. Now, I had 4 chicken breasts that I boiled. I just salted them and boiled them, and then I've just pulled them apart with the fork. I didn't cut them. You could cut them. But, you know, I just kind of pull them apart with a fork. Leave some kind of bigger pieces and smaller pieces and things like that. Hey, Kimberly. Hi, Miss Pat. And Becky. Susan. All right, so I'm going to dump my chicken in here. I would prefer my chicken to be cooled down, but it's still warm. It's okay. But I would prefer it to be cooled down. All right, I'm going to just toss these grapes around in this chicken to kind of see how many I've got. I have a feeling I may decide to cut a few more grapes up because those chicken breasts were pretty big, so they made quite a bit of chicken here. Well, hello, Renee. It's good to see you, and Jimbo. Miss Renee, I hope your mom's doing well. We've been thinking about Miss Betty. She's so sweet. We love her. Okay, so I've got boiled chicken, sliced grapes, and I've got a cup of pecans I'm going to put in here. And I'm just going to toss these. And I'm just trying to kind of get an idea right now of whether or not I want more pecans and more grapes. And I really think I do because those chicken breasts were big, and they have made a lot. So I'm going to go ahead and just cut up a few more grapes because I want to make it really yummy. So we always have this in my family when we have showers or when we have parties. I cooked it and carried it to, or cooked it. Well, you do cook the chicken. So I made it and carried it also to the deputies one time when I carried them dinner. And it usually goes over really well. And it's so simple to make. It has very few ingredients, but yet it's really good. So I'm going to go ahead and chop just a few more grapes and nuts. And then I'm going to add my mayonnaise. Just careful not to hit my fingers. We had an early morning this morning. About 4 o'clock this morning, my carbon monoxide detector decided to start going off. It wasn't carbon monoxide, don't worry. It was just, it's one of those that you plug in, and apparently they die after 7 years. So it decided at 4 o'clock this morning that the 7 years were up and it was going to die. So it did. Okay, so I'm going to start. I know a cup is not going to be enough. Let me actually go. I'm going to start. You want a lot of mayo in it. This is 1.5 cups. You want a lot of good mayonnaise in it because you want it to be good and creamy. You don't want it to be dry. I probably need to check on those rolls too and see how they're doing, especially since I'm baking them a little high. Okay, there's 1.5 cups. Let me check on these. Oh yeah, they're done. And that one I stuck my thumb in, it did fall. Check out these rolls. I don't know if you can see how good those are, but man, those are gonna be good. And the way my sister does it, she melts butter and brushes it over top of them and then sprinkles them with garlic. powder or garlic salt, and they are so good. Oh man, they are just delicious. So I'm going to set those there. And I'm also going to go ahead and melt a little bit of butter. Let me set that in there. I'm just going to let those sit off to the side. And let's go ahead and get started with our mayonnaise and working it in. You can eat this on, like I said, the croissants, on a roll, on regular loaf bread, it's just fine. Any kind of bread you like, or on crackers, or just on lettuce if you want to, or just by itself. It's so good. All right, so I'm going to use a fork so that I can kind of work it in to the meat and work everything in good. Yeah, I'm definitely going to use probably another half cup of mayonnaise at least, because these were 4 pretty good sized chicken breasts. Woo. Probably needed a bigger bowl by the time I get everything in it. I don't want to forget, and let me go ahead and do that, because I also add a little bit of sugar, not a lot. Let's see, this is a 1/4 cup here. Let's see. Probably about an 1/8 of a cup I've added. Because you don't want just a whole lot of sugar, but a little bit of sugar in there is really good. Getting it stirred up. Yeah, it's kind of dry down in the bottom. So I'm just trying to get that bottom up in there. And I'm going to go ahead and give it a little taste to see what the salt level is, because I did salt the chicken, but I feel like I'm probably going to add a little bit of salt and pepper. I'll go ahead and add some pepper. Now, how much pepper you add is totally up to you and your taste buds. Go ahead and add a little salt. Not much salt, because, like I said, the chicken was salted when it was cooked. And I'm going to go ahead and add about another half a cup of mayo, because I want it to be good and creamy, not dry. And that's all that I put in this recipe of my chicken salad. Like I said, I make it a lot of ways. I make it with apples and walnuts, celery. I use pineapple sometimes. The crushed pineapple is really good in it, if you like pineapple. But even if you don't like pineapple, I had ate it with crushed pineapple in it, and I had no clue it had pineapple in it. So you might depends on how good your taste buds are. You might can get away with it if somebody doesn't like. Okay, but I think, see, that's good and creamy. It's not too dry. So, let me go ahead. I'll wipe this off. And you could just, be all fancy if you wanted to, and totally make like a lettuce cup, however you wanted to go about doing it. And pile it up kind of like so. And do something like that. There you go. Or, like I said, I have these rolls over here, which I'm not going to tear them apart just yet. They're too hot. They're too hot right now to put this on it. So just know they'll be really good on these rolls. I stuck my thumb in that one. So there we go, guys. There's my homemade chicken salad. Very simple and easy. And very good. Very few ingredients. Boiled chicken, or you can use canned chicken. Sliced grapes, chopped pecans, 2 cups of mayo to 4 chicken breasts, 1/8 of a cup of sugar, and salt and pepper to taste. That's it. That's what we're having for supper tonight. So, Nancy, go back and watch it and check it out. And hope y'all enjoy it. Like I said, it's good on loaf bread. It's good on those phyllo cups, on croissants, any kind of bread you like, rolls, or lettuce. Thanks, everybody. Hope y'all have a great rest of the day, and hope you have a great rest of the week. If I don't see you, probably see you again before the week's over. But thank you for watching. And y'all, we're getting close to 1,000 followers. The last I checked, I had 930 followers. So if you feel so inclined, like my posts, share them, share my videos with your friends, share my page with your friends. Let's see if I can hit 1,000. I mean, I don't know what it means or what it'll do, but it's just kind of a goal I've got. So hopefully I can hit 1,000 viewers, 1,000 followers anyway. I've had over 1,000 views on some of my videos. So thank you for watching. Go back, watch some of the older ones I've posted if you haven't got to see them yet. Thank y'all. Have a good night. Bye-bye.